This chapter is going to be fun to write. I'm very, very excited for Wicked, if anyone is wondering. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly. I am a young adult fantasy writer trying to query next year. I'm also a full-time product owner, project manager at a bank. So for this month, I decided to challenge myself to a alternative NaNoWriMo. I will be doing my own version, and this challenge has two parts to it. The first is to write 5 out of the 7 days of the week, and 2 is to read every single day. I don't have any specific word count or time-based count that I'm using as a criteria for writing 5 out of the 7 days of the week. I just want to make some progress to my novel, and I'm at the point in my writing career that I'm not going to cheat myself out, you know, by just doing something lame and just calling it. I'm trying to hold some accountability just because I really want to finish this book. And for the reading, I'm currently reading Cold Wire by Chloe Gong, and we are about, actually I'm filming this in the future, so that's all I'm gonna say. I actually started this vlog on a Tuesday. I was just not feeling very vlog friendly on the Monday. That's it. That's all you need to know from the intro, I think. Nothing else. I hope you guys are having a really good week. It's getting super cold here in New York. So yeah, let's get started with this video. It's Tuesday, it's almost 11, and things have been pretty productive so far. So I think I finished all the line edits to my short story. I'm gonna go over and read it again. Apparently I wrote the phrase, his eyes are glued to whatever, or my eyes are glued to, like eyes are glued to something. I didn't realize that was a clutch phrase of mine, so I want to check my actual novel manuscript to see if I have anything related to that, but I thought that was really interesting. Yeah, maybe you can check your manuscript too to see if you have that kind of phrasing. I have so much to do. I really need to make up for my lack of productivity yesterday. It's kind of crazy to me how much my mood impacts the quality of my writing. I don't really have that for other parts of my life when it comes to work. Like my day job, I can be in a pretty bad mood, but the quality of work is more or less the same, you know, given a range. Even video editing or my editorial work with clients. But for some reason, like writing itself, if I'm tipped over just like too much on one side, I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, like the complete writing experience gets ruined. So I didn't do much yesterday, really. I did read for 30 minutes, but I don't think I wrote as much as I wanted to, but yesterday was yesterday. I'm in a way better productive headspace right now. So what I want to do right now is I have to send out an invoice to a client. I'm not really taking on editorial clients anymore, but there are like 1 or 2 selected authors. I say I would work with them just because I've worked with them for like so many projects at this point, and I feel comfortable working with them, and we've developed like a closer relationship. So I'm only taking on clients like that. I don't know if I'll resume the editorial stuff. Anyway, that's like another topic. And I also, too, what I need to do is write my editorial letter for my issue. I need to do that like right now because I hate having like so many things to do. It makes me very anxious, and I always prioritize writing last. So unfortunately, I'm gonna do writing last again because I really need to get these 2 things done first. Going forward in the next year, there will be changes because I am so sick and tired of always prioritizing writing last. It's been like this for the last 3 to 4 years. Who the frick knows what I was thinking trying to sign up for all these things. So anyway, we're writing the last of it kind of, so I need to do those 2 things first, and then we'll move on to the writing. When I tried to write a little bit yesterday in my novel, I felt like something that I keep getting stuck on is summarizing a scene. Because my book is written in third person present, when I summarize a scene, I sometimes get caught off guard between using present and past, because if I'm describing something that had happened, like has happened, I don't know, does that make sense? Chapter 9 ends on a very positive, but also like it's very open-ended, but like leans more towards positive and hopeful. And so I think this chapter is going to be fun to write in that sense. I just need to get to it. So that's the plan for today. Yeah, I'm so glad I have today off. So we need to let's get as much work done as possible. I was really productive yesterday. I finished the editorial letter, is off with the author team to do a quick review. I hope everyone can read it, because not only is it a good introduction to 8.3, but I feel like it also gives some insight as to why I write the things I write. Yeah, I hope it's I like it. I sent the invoice. I finished the line edits to my short story. I want to read the whole thing over again. I always take a day, like the next day, to read over my writing, even though I'm done, just because I want to enjoy it as a reader. And that leads me to kind of my next update, which is that I did finish chapter 9. I can't believe I finished it yesterday. I thought it was going to take me like 2 days to do. But again, I felt like I was like editing that chapter through the lens of I have to do this because I'm a writer and I have to do it. But I want to take today to read it over and actually enjoy it as a reader and add in any more specific details that it needs, that the chapter needs. So yeah, that's the plan. I think that I actually won't finish it until maybe tomorrow, because I want to do another read through. Maybe. I'm very, very particular with this draft. Everything is super intentional, because I don't know if I said this in the vlog yet, but this is the draft that I potentially want to query with. And if it's not this draft, is very, very close to this draft. So the thing is, like, I want to take it as far as I can get it, and I know I can get it to a point where it's pretty good. So anyway, that's just where I'm at. I was so productive yesterday though that I forgot to read, so I didn't do any of the reading. I literally climbed to bed. I was like, oh, I did so much today, and then I was like, I forgot to read. So I think I'm gonna make up for it by reading for an hour. Let's get started with the writing session for tonight. Guess who's back? Ah! Hold on. I'm filming! Alright, so we just got back from our 10K walk. We try to walk 10,000 steps once a week. Whether that's a lot to you or very little to you is all relative. I live a very sedentary lifestyle, so it's hard to get 10K steps unless I try to do it. I think you're a little crooked. We went to the farmer's market, got some pizza, got some pie. We got like a peach blueberry pie, and then we got apple cider, cinnamon powdered donuts, and just watched some reality TV show catch up. I watched 90 Day Fiancé. If you watch my thoughts, love her. And now the last thing I want to do is work on my book, but alas, we are writers. We don't live a luxurious lifestyle, so I'm gonna have to do some writing now. It is about 8. It's almost 8. I think I got like 12.5K actually. So we are on chapter 9. I'm gonna be on chapter 9 I think for a while, because I'm line editing it now. I line edited the first 3 pages. That took me like over an hour, and we have like 5 pages left. Chapter 9 has around 2,500 words now, I think. And what am I saying? Yeah, I think I'm not good at writing action sequences, because I have an action sequence coming up, and when I was reading it over yesterday, it didn't read really good. I don't really know how I'm gonna do that action sequence, but we're gonna try. I still want to read Cold Wire tonight, which I only read 35 minutes yesterday. I just want to keep up the 30-minute pace, so I want to like leave room for that. Any other updates? No other updates. I truly have no idea how I used to film so much, write so much. I can't do that anymore. I don't think I'm gonna vlog next week, guys. I'm so sorry. I realize I can't do it, especially the week-long ones. I think if I were to do a vlog like every 2 weeks. I think that's way more manageable. But anyway, let's do a quick update. So I did not do much yesterday, if I'm being totally honest. I ended up reline editing the first 3 pages. So like reline editing what I already had line edited. I ended up adding this cool detail that I really liked. So I like that, but I got to the action sequences and I was just like, yeah, I can't do this right now. And so I ended up procrastinating by editing this video, and then went down this like crazy rabbit hole of looking at camera gear, like different lenses, different tripods, different microphones, different cameras entirely. You see that lens over there? I don't know if you can see it. I was like looking into all this. I slept way too late, was really groggy when I got up today, went to the office and cooked. I try to edit more of this video, try to film this outro like 500 times, so we're gonna get it right this time. I feel like this year's YouTube has been interesting for sure, and this is not really the place to talk about it, although I'm thinking about it a lot, just because I find it so difficult to like write and film. I don't know what happened to me. Anyway, it's super late now. I think it's almost 10. Yeah, oh my god, it really is almost 10. So the writing kind of failed-ish. Even though I did write every single day, I just felt like this video took up most of my headspace, and it goes a lot into making a video. I'm sure you guys like heard about it from other author tubers. So I don't think I wrote really well this week, even though I did write every single day. And for the reading, I failed the reading twice. I didn't read yesterday either because of all the fiasco of obsessing over camera gear for some reason. So I think I'm gonna try to like edit this video as much as I can and do some sense of writing. I do want to finish the action sequence. I feel like I'm just really bad at writing action. If you guys have any tips on how to write good action, please let me know in the comments below. I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up so YouTube can recommend this video to other writers like yourself. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, also, I'm very excited for Wicked, if anyone is wondering. No good deed goes unpunished. That's all I know.